in Lake Highlands since 2004.
My name is Rhonda Douglas, and I moved to Dallas in 1973. And I met my husband here, so I knew that I was going to be a Dallasite.
Well, I'm very lucky because my husband and I moved here, and then with a son who at that time was in 5th grade. And I was a piano teacher here for quite a while until I retired a few years ago, which is a nice way of getting to know the neighborhood.
I was living next door to a neighbor who I had not seen or really knew very well. My husband did, and through that he met Marnie, and when he passed away, I realized that my life had changed. And Marnie had lost hers just about a month before, so we found ourselves in a very similar situation. So I had learned of a grief counseling class. It was going to be held on Tuesdays at Highland Park Methodist. And so we went over there.
You dragged me.
I did. I dragged her over there. But what we found out is after the class, we would stop off and have a cup of coffee at White Rock.
It is a Tuesday at 3:30 or 2:30, but usually at the same time. And it's really something wonderful to look forward to. And it got us through some difficult times. And it's been a process.
From then on, we have been meeting at White Rock Coffee for 4 years now.
I remember going there and being so excited. There was a coffee place in we're about a block and a half away. And then when my son would come to visit, we'd go up there because he liked coffee. And I guess that was just very nice knowing that it was in the neighborhood and so close.
There's just such a welcoming feeling when you walk in and are greeted by whoever happens to be at the counter that day. We recognize the faces, and it's very comforting.
Well, I, on the other hand, remember Wes and Asante.
Of course.
And I can't remember when I met them, but met Wes longer, and he makes a very good cup of coffee. Puts a wonderful design on it. But he was interesting to talk to and hear about his children, his new child. And it's pretty family oriented. It was just such fun to see how they're so involved in the whole thing, the whole production of it, and it makes it special.
Normally spend about an hour and a half.
We've been known to drag a chair up to near the bar counter.
They never seem to rush us out. Going through a loss, and I think a loss of a spouse, is a little bit different. And so it was easier to talk to someone who was experiencing the same thing and understanding what that loss was all about.
Now I've gotten to know her, and we have become such good friends. We both have decided that God knew what He was doing when He put us right next to each other, and that's been very special. And I would say she's gone from a neighbor I didn't know to one of my best friends, if not my best friend. And we've been able to get through this because of that.